broke down. I can see a chain hanging off the end of that.
You are now watching the 2025 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Welcome back to the channel. So last night we ran a little late. We got the field that we were in done. I will admit that the AC not being functioning in the 8820 combine is not good. So we swung through United. We got a spare fan belt, I guess cleaning fan belt, and we got the AC belt. We are going to get that on this morning, and we are going to, what else are we doing today? Probably the Ford reverser gearbox cable that has been sitting on the shelf for the last year. We got to wait a little bit to get actually combining. As far as any dew off, it was like another 40 something degree overnight. Feels like it's in the fall, which would not be good. But appreciate you guys watching along. We are learning on it. I just saw Ora Howe, top tech at United Ag and Turf there, and he asked how the combine was going. I said, honestly, I wish I had small grain concaves, but I said for what I'm doing, and it's going into cow feed, it works. It's not amazing, but I think it would be a whole lot better. So let's jump back over there and make this happen. Harley's birthday gift to me, on point. Yeah, everybody needs a good blow. Is he really struggling that much?
Works for cleaning the cab and outside.
So Matt Schultz is up there. He is merging up some of Dan's hay here. Baler's coming out at some point, and I got going in this. I just blew everything off, as Harley showed. I thought the AC belt was missing. I put an AC belt on it last year. Don't know when I did that, but there's a new AC belt on it. So that's good at least. But it doesn't blow cold all the time. Well, very rarely. So I just sent her back to grab my gauges and refrigerant, and we'll see exactly where we're at. But this looks to be holding, which is good. We'll get everything greased up. We are going to change out the cable. So we had issues with the cable for the feeder house gearbox Ford reverser. Here's a new one. We got them online. I forget. Bunker Hill cables. So I'm excited to see how well this works. Huh. I guess that goes inside. No, it goes on top. But new handle, everything. So they got all sorts of cables, but I will go ahead. I got the cab one taken apart. That cable runs down. It's this red one here. Runs down and around, so I'll pop this shield off just to make our lives easier. And then we can see where it runs. It goes up to the gearbox up front. We got one bracket there that's got a quick connect, otherwise I think it's all easy going. And the issue we had with this was it didn't want to push or pull. It had bound up, and it was a pain. You guys can't see nothing. Well, one bracket here, and then up in the front we got to take off the connector piece. What would that be called? I don't even know. Yeah, this cable's pretty stiff. So we had issues of it sliding. That's why, well, it jammed up on us. But we need to take the connector, the yoke, is that technically considered a yoke, off. There we go. Now we'll go on the other one. Then we do have to do some adjustment once we get done, but we'll see exactly what we got. So I gotta lift the head back up. It's settled, I had the stops in it. But otherwise we should have a functioning cable. Much more functioning. So that'll make our lives a whole lot easier. I'll get that figured out and then we'll make sure it all engages. We did do the adjustment, me and Harley, she's picking up all the spare stuff. And we should be good for the day. So Matt Schultz is merging it up. Carl is raking it the rest of the way. We're on the move to the next field. We got 2 more fields to go. Got everything functioning except for our AC. It's subpar. But we'll get it figured out at some point. We just gotta go. So going down here, we got Jake blocking the road for us. Right and go up. That way we didn't have to take the head off. We will have to take it off for the next one. We can't fit through the laneways. Hoping the combine itself fits through the laneways. I'm also hoping I can fit up this road. The field's right there. But yeah, we'll get it. Of course, I haven't blocked the road and ain't nobody even here. So Harley's running around getting me stuff, but I didn't want to come around that corner. Oh, where's he going? Oh, he's making sure. Oh yeah, we'll sit through all this. Stop signs, street signs, people's mailboxes. Trash cans. And we're going to go into this field up here on the left. So. Broke down. I can see a chain hanging off the end of that. So I'm gonna pull over to Harley. She's still flying the drone. Yeah, this stuff's got more weeds in it than I thought. We came and looked at it this morning. I said, oh, it don't look that bad. But it's pretty full of weeds in the bottom, but getting the grain off, that's doing its thing. I seen the bigger issue. There's no bearing there. Okay. Got what we needed. We even got a master link. Somebody's sleeping. Bearing is $30. Can't believe we spent that much money on the head. We're moving though. They told me it's a bad thing if I come back for a third time in one day. Well, Christian's over here bailing up. We got all the parts we need to get this head back going. I hope at least. Got Yanko with me. Red tools for the win, so we got everything off. I honestly think this is gonna, yep, slide right off. So as you see it move forward, that bearing looks like it's gonna slide right off too. Take the flanges off. I think we got to take these off. I don't think we get enough back, but maybe I'm wrong. I do see that there's supposed to be a pin there, and there's not. But we'll get those flanges unbolted. We'll get the bearing out. Okay, we got some of it out. I take it that locks into that. But I was thinking I can drive this far enough back, which I have, to get the flanges out of it. Yep, old part, junk, new part, good. Got it all apart, got it ready to rock and roll back together. So slide this back on, some bolts, and we should be good. Looks a little more like something, so you got a friction disc in there, but we got to line up all of this, and there's a washer between each one. There's the bolt, the washer, and the nut. So each one gets a washer in between. I think I got them all. I don't think they dropped. We are missing the pin that goes through there into the shaft, so the shaft can walk that way. So we got to get that. You would have never known without having to take it apart. We're gonna have to get a new shaft because yeah, I made some mistakes, but chain is on, or new link is on, tightened up. So what went wrong was the bearing failed, chain popped off, so be it. Everything's hooked back up. Let's go give it a try. So service truck coming in clutch. I don't have the service RAV4, otherwise I would have been done an hour ago. Okay, we got one more field to go at this farm. Just want to look and see. Clearly that's come apart before, because that is like that. But we're still good. We're tight. They're tight. Alrighty. So I'll take the pickup. We'll go get the head trailer. I'll see if there's any help. If not, we'll take the head off, bring the head up, come back down for the combine, find a ride, come back down again, and get the grain buggy. Very glad we took the head off to get through here. I don't know if the combine's gonna fit through here, honestly. We're down in the water. Woo. Yep, right in the creek. I never knew any of this existed. Drive past it every day. I didn't even strap the head down to the trailer. I said, oh, we'll just send it. Yeah, I don't know if the combine's gonna fit down in here with the duals on. Hopefully it is all really good running in here. Looks like good wheat though. Or triticale, I mean. Not up here though. Right here is spot on. And then it tapers out wet spots or whatnot. Buggy's acquired, and I left Janko in there in the AC. It's not super hot, but it's hot enough. So we will get a ride back from Aaron's mother, and I told her give me about 10 minutes from when I left, because I said I gotta walk all the way back out, and she'll give me a ride to the combine, And then hopefully we fit the combine down through here and everything runs good and we get this field wrapped up tonight so we can get moved to the next job. Okay, first challenge. Are we gonna fit through this gate? I don't really think so, but maybe. The other one's definitely bigger, so. Oh, we got it. Gonna make sure our tail end gets through. We don't whack nothing off. Okay. The one thing I don't like, we're gonna have to sneak through some brush, so hopefully we're in and out only once. Put in third for this. Could not have fit through here with the head on. Alrighty, we'll get hooked up and we'll get going. We'll get this load offloaded. Yanko is running buggy for us now. Grain cart, chaser bin, grain buggy. 4640, whatever you want to call that setup. This is the best stuff we've been in yet. Phenomenal stuff, actually. Exactly what this is gonna. We're gonna get a truckload out of this quick. Dusty, I can't see my outside, can't see much of what's going on. spots in this field that are really good, and then there's some spots that are not so good, but that sunset is really good. Big fan of that. So sample is okay, not amazing. We really got to get the small grain concaves if we keep doing this stuff, or if we had a full head, a full material, we probably would be better off. But we have spots that we battle with, and then when we get into heavier stuff, it works good. But pretty much from here over all the way on the other side is really good stuff. Well, you can see that little light coming, so we are getting emptied out. I think we're gonna have a full grain buggy load, so Aaron's gonna do 2 truckloads tomorrow, and then we will have the buggy back to us. But I'm gonna finish up this field. We have about 20 minutes left of running. It is 10:14. Probably a little tough on things, but as we see with all the green and the things we've been battling, rather just have it all done and be able to move to the next farm tomorrow. So different customer and all, which we will see how that running goes. But yeah, we're making progress. Well, this is the last pass at this farm, so we'll be wrapped up with Dan. It's been a pleasure. We've done a lot of learning. We had some breakdowns, which honestly I'd rather have breakdowns now than when we're into soybeans. So we're figuring out things on the head. I want to change that bearing on the left side. We did the one on the right side. Yeah, there's a few other things, but we found some weak links and we're gonna work those out. But I will get this wrapped up and we will unload this, and then tomorrow we're gonna do some shuffling around to our next job. So it's working out. This head's worked out. It's a little bigger than I'd like, but honestly, in stuff like this, it worked amazing. So very happy. And the money was right on it, so I got lucky. That'll do it. So the buggy's just about full, which is really good. So Dan's got some product out of here, and then they got to bail up the straw. But we'll unhook the trailer tomorrow. I thought about unhooking the head. I'm not taking it out of here in the dark and having it fall off the roadway or something stupid. So we'll be back in the morning, get it all done. But appreciate you guys watching along. We'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.